What else is going on? Do you guys dig these? These are like kind of big, right? But I was like, let me go crazy because my hair's up. I want to put it like big earrings on. Yeah. So as you could tell, I'm kind of like stretching for time and talking about my earrings. Anyway. Oh. Okay, because he said he couldn't hear me before.
That's cool.
Ready to go, Tamara.
All right, great. Well, thank you.
So get out
So we're
there
about to
and
start
rock.
the show, you guys.
The Stream.tv live interactive television Monday through Friday now at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 10 o'clock Pacific time. That is 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 1 o'clock on the East Coast. The best way to communicate with us and interact with the show is to send an instant message to the Stream.tv, all spelled out. No punctuation there. It's actually DOT. My name is Brian. I run the joint. It's very easy for us to miss things in the chat room, so send those instant messages so Tamara Malaga there can get your messages and help you interact properly. Guys, this is our last show of the night. We have 3 more shows tomorrow night and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and then we're off for 2 weeks while we go convert to widescreen format there. But this is the end of a 6-week run here. Coming up right now, ABC's In the Motherhood, Jessica St. Clair, ready to talk to you, and we also have Brian, Tamara, and Gordon ready to entertain you. We're going to start up in just a second. Stand by, guys. Thanks for being patient.
What do you mean no one's on?
Everyone's online, Gordon. Everyone's online.
I just discovered a cold sore in my mouth.
Governor Colt, what?
Yeah, you heard me.
What?
That's the kind of humor you
Sure.
do this for people.
He. Stand by, guys. Backup rolls.
God. I'm reading. I'm reading.
Like punching himself repeatedly in the balls.
I'm reading the chats. There's some funny shit in here.
Hey, Gordon, we're gonna roll the stream bumper, and then we'll go do yours. So it's not the super cold start. It'll be the bumper, then you.
You got it.
Copy that. Okay. No, man up there, dude. Here we go. Rolling. Rolling. TV captures, backup rolls.
Feeling very out of character tonight.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, cool. Then you can turn around. I'll just stare at my own hair. Allie knows.
Rolling.
No, you got soul.
I'll be transfixed.
Pretty.
I'll be transfixed by my own hair.
The Russians hate the gays, Roe v. Obama, and American Idol Ken's Goki. You're watching Monkey News Source.
In 1996, a secret government agency set out to genetically alter the minds of lab chimpanzees. Soon the monkeys evolved and one escaped. In an effort to speak truth to power and to help cure the ills of the world around him, chimp number 59307 decided to broadcast a nightly news program from his apartment deep within the concrete jungle. And now, the Monkey News Source with Gordon Goodall.
That's right. Clap it up, people. Hello. Thank you. What a nice audience. What a nice round of applause. Hello, good evening. I am Gordon Goodall, your host. Thank you for joining us here at Monkey News Source, your #1 source for news online. Thank you. So let's see, where to begin. Roll call. I introduced myself. Let me introduce my lovely co-host, Brian Steele. Brian, how are you, sir?
I feel pretty tonight.
That mustache is something else.
I did it for you, buddy.
By the way, TJ Hooker called. He wants his mustache
I
back.
don't think TJ Hooker had a
Sorry,
mustache.
Magnum PI. Shit, Magnum PI called.
Same difference.
He wants his mustache back. And joining me as always on the chat rooms, please don't miss an opportunity to chat it up, Tamara Malaga from JoshandTamara.com.
Hello, everybody. How's it going out there?
Hey, Tamara, looking good tonight.
Thanks, Gordon.
Good color combo.
Oh, thanks.
So let's see. Quick production note before we get the broadcast started. This is one of our last 10 p.m. slots here on the Stream.tv. We are moving every week now. You can see us live Tuesdays, live Tuesdays here at the Stream.tv at 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 Central. No, 8 Central and 9 Eastern time on the East Coast for all you New Yorkers.
Gordon, there you go.
So please join us there and stay tuned. Check the listings on the Stream.tv and you will see all the great information about, when you can see us live on Tuesdays. But for now, we are live here and we're very excited. Let's just make sure. Tamara, who we got in the chat rooms tonight?
We got 339, Andrew DMA, Dead Silent, Gibbers, Matt, Stirpike, Time Effects, Basil Ball, Chat Desk, Corey Jose, DOS714, MMJM, Tom K Video. I got Sean O, Antisocial, and much, much, much more.
That is
Nice.
good. And welcome, everyone. So I just want to get this started off right. We have a fantastic guest and a woman, no less. Big deal. Big deal.
Monkey News Stories.
Oh my God.
Big deal because we have a bevy of guys. So it's just great to have
Men, Gordon, men.
a sexy lady joining us tonight. So I want to roll the clip and introduce our guest. She's joining us for the whole broadcast. Roll that clip, Mr. Gramo. Tonight, our guest has been on the Colin Quinn Show, the Showbiz Show with David Spade. Best week ever and worst
Whoa.
week. She's in a comedy movie called Terrorist, was a correspondent on the Smoking Gun TV. She can be seen in the movie with Christopher Guest's new movie For Your Consideration. Was on ABC's Samantha Who, College Road Trip, Patriotville with Rob Corddry. She has appeared in Showtime's United States of Tara. Currently in a movie called Stay Cool with Winona Ryder and Chevy Chase. That's interesting. And she's in a movie called She's a League of My Own. She recently is the star of the ABC hit In the Motherhood with Megan Mullally and Cheryl Hines and Horatio Sands. Please welcome to Monkey News Source, Jessica St. Clair.
Thank you.
That's not her. That's her. Look at that.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Gordon, those are a lot of photos of me with my mouth open.
Well,
weird.
They take the
That's
still
weird.
photos, and
Okay.
that's the ones we grab.
Beat down the ego at the beginning of the interview.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
can I just say, and I mean this,
Yes.
beautiful woman you are.
Oh, Gordon, please. Is it getting hot in here?
and just-
Is it getting hot in here?
It's so great to have a cute young lady on the show again.
Well, thank you very much. And I am a married woman, but I wonder if would it be cheating if it was with a monkey?
Well,
There's something to
interesting.
ponder in the chat room.
Lucky for you, I am into interspecies dating.
Oh, good.
So,
Good. Good.
after the show, perhaps we could chat.
Throw it out there.
What species, Gordon?
I think
Any species? Or?
I think it is getting hot. I think it is getting a little steamly under the collar. Interracial species, I'm into cats and dogs.
At the same time?
Yes. There's a club downtown.
That's
I'll tell
dirty.
you about it after
I mean,
the show.
cats or dogs?
Yes, that's correct. Cats or dogs. Hang
Don't
on
be a
second. I'm
slut,
sorry, I have to-
Gordon.
Andrew says different species isn't cheating. And Fa says monkey puppet doesn't count as cheating.
Hey, well,
It sounds like he had experience.
that's right.
Perhaps.
We will chat personally after the show in a private chat room. Okay, great. Well, I'm really psyched because Jessica is here. We will have an in-depth interview with her shortly, but she has graced us with her presence and will be joining us tonight for Top Stories. It's time for Top Stories!
Yeah.
Stop the presses, stop the presses, let's jump in. Today's top stories.
All right. Top stories. Brian Steele, take it away. Top story
Alrighty.
number one.
Top story number one. President Obama gave the commencement address at Notre Dame over the weekend with a cloud of anti-abortion protesters saying he was the wrong pick to speak at the ceremony. People at home, what do you think about that?
Interesting. Well, while you guys type that in Tamara compiles, let me tell you what I think, okay? Okay, for starters, this is an important second half of this story, okay? Turns out that one of the people protesting was Jane Roe, okay? She was arrested for protesting. Jane is the woman who in 1973, in case you don't know, she won the lawsuit for the right to have abortion, okay? Jane Roe, was arrested for protesting against the president, okay? So it turns out Jane Roe, she found Jesus, and now it's Roe. So now
Jesus.
Roe is Roe versus Wade.
She's such a fair weather fan. I mean, come on. When it's hot and popular in the 70s to get abortions, she's right there now.
When everybody's doing it.
Jumps off the bandwagon.
Here's the big thing. It's like, come on. What's the deal with I say go for it. Abortion's good. Do it. The world's overpopulated. We don't need the extra people.
Well, how many babies do monkeys have normally?
Well, here's the thing.
Is it
We
a
have a whole
problem in
bunch.
the monkey community?
Yeah, I mean, we're a tight-knit family kind of thing.
Right.
The monkeys.
You travel in packs?
Correct. Well, we're very close to the
He's a
humans.
city monkey. He doesn't have any idea.
Well, no. I used to be a jungle monkey, and the thing is that we're
That sounded offensive, Gordon.
What's that?
No.
Stash. Here's the thing. Monkeys have a lot of kids, but in the event that one's not doing so hot, or we just don't want them anymore, eat them.
You eat them.
Like
oh,
hamsters.
Right.
Is that considered abortion, or
Yes.
is that a whole other thing I don't know?
Well, it's technically a
It's
monkey
a lot
abortion.
cheaper. It's cheaper.
It's also cheaper.
And you can't legislate eating. I mean, so.
I mean, what's the big deal? Why is abortion such a big deal? I think, like a lot of the rest of the nation, that if it's the right thing to do, you should do it. I don't ever really see a reason why it would be the wrong thing to do.
Profound words,
past a certain point, I'm saying you can't abort like a 6-month-old kid. I get it. That's a kid. Have the kids. But up to 8, 9 weeks, whatever. Big deal. We don't need another kid running around. Jessica, what do you think about the abortion issue? It's a hot topic.
Well, I just don't want anyone telling me what to do with my lady bits, and that's really where
What
it
about
starts and
in the
ends.
bedroom? Can they tell you what to do with your lady bits there? Or?
Whoa, stash.
Now,
That's why we don't have a lot of
now
women
it's
on the
getting
show.
uncomfortable.
This is why we don't have women on the show.
Because Stash over there chases them
It's
off.
me. It's all me.
Your cheeks are getting shiny still.
I'm embarrassed.
Tamara, what's the chat room saying?
MJM says there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Cherry Pie 8237 said, who cares? Habitat 1234 said, that's really sad. Justin77 said, she didn't find Jesus, she found the devil who likes to tell people that he's Jesus.
Whoa.
The Merrill Boy said the world is not overpopulated, the world just ran very poorly. Linda says, Gordon, I'm glad you weren't aborted.
That is sweet.
And I got 3 more real quick. Justin77 said, God doesn't send women to hell for having abortions. God made women self-absorbed. He understands their faults. And Cal...
Wait a second.
There's a lot in that.
Not so fast.
Let's go through that a little bit.
Women, I'm sorry, who said that? The DCD said that?
No, Justin77 said that.
All right, Justin 77. So wait, we're saying that women, I need to talk about this a second. That women are self-involved and they deserve to have abortions? I missed the point.
God made
It says
women self-absorbed.
God doesn't
right?
send women to hell for having abortions. God made women self-aborted. He understands their faults.
Oh.
God made women self-aborted. Well, I'll get that on the way home. That's a tough one.
But it creeps me out, even though I don't understand what it means.
I mean, it's kind of tough. Factually speaking, right now, there's a new census out in America that more Americans are pro-life than pro-choice. So that's kind of interesting because apparently the Republicans are making a comeback. So good for those guys.
I haven't heard about that.
You haven't?
I mean, aren't they falling apart?
They are, but apparently they're influencing all the censuses. All right. Top story number 2. Let's move it on.
Top story number 2.
Come on, Stash. Here we go, buddy.
Obama went back on his word this week to release photos the government has showing abuse of detainees by U.S. soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan. President Obama argued publication would further inflame anti-American opinion and put our troops in greater danger. Folks at home, what do you think about all that?
Interesting. I think good call. Obama's a smart guy. He knows. The thing is, the reversal of this is it's a very non-liberal move for Obama, And the thing is that it pisses off all the right-wingers who think, Obama would cater to the left liberals. So screw you guys. And then for the left-wingers who are upset about Obama for this, you guys are a bunch of stinky hippies. So, I'm right down the middle on this one. He did the right thing. We don't need any more reason. We don't need any more ammunition for the Arabs not to like us. It's bad enough. There was an earthquake in California yesterday. That scares me.
That was Obama's fault.
That was that was the
He
Arabs'
did that. He did that.
I'm going to blame your mustache for it. I don't know, Jessica, what do you think? Should he have shown the pictures or not? I'm kind of curious to see what they look like, but they're not going to be good. That's for sure.
They're kinky.
Can't be good.
You know what, Gordon? I think I might be with you on this. I'm a little split because he did promise in his campaign, right, that he would show them. So now he's going back on his promise. But I'm so in love with this man that anything he decides to do, I'm going to get behind. I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean, we have to realize these pictures are, pretty bad. You think Brian's mustache is crazy.
No, I know.
This thing.
Maybe, Gordon, maybe he
ugly.
could release, with every picture of abuse, he could release like a shirtless picture of himself and just kind of balance it out.
Right, I would be on board for that.
Yeah, because people would be excited. They would forget about all the Abu Ghraib.
I would be okay with it if he photoshopped the head of the torturees, people being waterboarded. If he photoshopped in a kitten's head,
Oh,
a cute
kittens
cuddly
are
kitten. You'd be like,
cute.
oh, that kitten's being waterboarded. How adorable. Tamara, what's the chat board say?
Basically, Habitat 1234 says Obama rules.
Hell yeah.
PC Carmen 1 says Obama can only do so much. And a lot of people are talking about Brian's stash. They love his stash.
Yeah, okay, let's get to the really important stuff.
Well, every show deserves a spin-off, and I gotta say that Schleppy
Just the stash.
Schleppy is not with us today, but Brian's stash is definitely gonna have its own show.
This is the new sidekick right here.
Can I ask a question? When did the stash come back? Because my father had one in the 80s.
Right.
And then I remember when he shaved it off, we all ran screaming out of the room like we didn't recognize him anymore because he looked like he had this horrible deformed lip. But now it's back and we're all on board. And I just want to know, did you, Brian, when you made that decision, did you have to think is this a weird, do I feel like my dad or no?
My dad's never had facial hair his entire life. I just thought maybe I would bring the stash back. I didn't really realize
Well,
It's back.
that it had been
it's back.
someone had beat me to the punch.
Well, if I may, I know Brian, and the home viewers may not know this about Brian, but Brian lives in one of the hippest parts of Los Angeles, okay? And he
That's
did not
because I
have-
live there, Gordon.
He did not have the mustache when he moved in.
Interesting.
And, he's a trendsetter and a trend spotter. And I'm going to say
Gordon.
the mustache came second.
I mean, to be fair, Gordon, I've had the mustache for about 24 hours. So.
That's not true. You had it a few weeks ago. He's rallying because he wants the Mets to win against the Dodgers.
Yes, this is a Mets.
It's going to happen, people. Yes.
In the back.
Amen.
I have a lot of
Outstanding.
people talking about his stash. Which is great. It says ChairPie8237 said give it a Twitter. Give his mustache a Twitter. Habitat
I'll give it a Twitter.
Habitat 1234
Oh.
says no, I hate mustaches. Maggie Gar 19 said the stash never left, and Linda said it looks like a 70s porn stash.
Interesting, it does.
what
And
I'm
I
going for.
live in the valley, so we can put that to good use. We're not courting too much controversy tonight. I kind of feel like everyone's on the same page with all these topics.
I know.
But I feel like top story number 3 is going to throw us for a loop. Top story number 3.
All right, things about to get ugly, Gordon. Ahoy, mates! Former boy band, the New Kids on the Block, are hitting the high seas this weekend on a luxury cruise departing out of Miami, packed with fans.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that one more time. So the new kids are
On the
on a
block.
cruise. On a new kids cruise.
NKOTB.
What's that?
NKOTB. That's what they went by later in their career when they
Well,
tried to
in my
rebrand.
opinion, not a fan, except for that one guy who looks like a monkey. I kind of like him. But, not a fan, and all I want to know is they're going on the high seas, and I just feel like this is the one time I would support the Somalian pirates. Because I feel like if they're going to capture... The thing is, I don't really have much footing to stand on here because they announced the tickets were going on sale. For the cruise, the name of the cruise is Imagination. All right, can you imagine that cruise? Can you put your imagination
It's a
on that
lot
cruise?
of chubby 40-year-old women.
The thing is, they sold out in 24 hours, and it crashed the New Kids on the Block website when they sold the tickets. So that's a little nuts. So the question is here, we're going to roll a reel, and as we roll this reel, Jessica, let me know, check out your monitor. Tell me who you think your favorite New Kid on the Block
Okay.
is. Let's roll that clip. So who's there? You like Joey, John, Donnie, Jordan, or the monkey?
The monkey.
It's Danny, not the monkey.
You know what is upsetting is Jordan. I wish Jordan looked more like his. That's Jordan.
That's Jordan Knight, right?
Johnny Knight.
Oh no, who's
Donnie
who's
Wahlberg. Donnie Wahlberg.
Wait, can I see the picture again? I need to see what Donnie.
Donnie's in the middle there on the
nothing
gray
like
suit.
Marky. I was gonna say I go with Donnie because maybe we would have one of those 7th grade scenarios where you date a guy because you like his older brother, and maybe he'd come in for an orange crush or something, and you could make your play. But I don't know. Looking at Donnie, I think I would go with Joey Mack.
Because that's and Justin Timberlake's not in that group, right? That's a different group.
Way different.
Oh, okay.
Way different.
Yeah, not my music. Not my music.
I think Donnie kind of looks like Mark if he was bald, had no muscles, and was really pasty.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you know. Yeah, and was the Funky Bunch, like, not part of it, right? Separate thing?
It's like a spin-off.
Yeah, I don't know my pop music. Steele, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite, Steele? Who's your mustache's
as a
favorite?
little boy, Jordan, because he was the cutest. But now, I think Donnie's really coming to his own. He's a fine actor now.
What was he in?
Oh,
He was
he's
in, like,
Sixth
CSI or
Sense.
something.
He's been like in.
Oh.
He's been in like everything. He's the lead on some cop show. He's in everything.
He's doing better than me.
He's. We should get him on Monkey News Source.
What was that cop show with the bicycles? They were bicycle cops.
What
It was like
that?
VIP, but it was like about.
Yeah, it was like on after Baywatch.
Yeah, he was in that, I think.
That
Tamara,
was Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez.
That
is
guy's
in
a
good
talent.
shape. Isn't it weird how celebrities start doing like now they're like the hosts for Access Hollywood? How'd that happen? Anyway, Tamara, who you got in the chat room? Favorite? Tamara, you're a huge New Kids on the Block fan.
Yeah, I went to see them in Madison Square Garden in New York. I flew from
Like, wait,
LA
recently then?
I flew to LA to New York to go there, and I made a shirt that said POP, P-O-P, Popsicle. It's a short for Popsicle, one of their songs. And you guys would I'll have to bring the picture, and I
So,
forgot.
Tamara, who's your favorite?
My favorite was Joey, but now it's Jordan because he's pretty hot right now.
Really?
But people online have opinions. Here they go. Veg said, "Send them to Somalia." Nate 8 said, "I'm too young to know or care about New Kids." Callie Perp said, "Watch the NKOTB be a victims of pirates." Heffron said, "I love Jordan Knight." Habitat 1234 said, "Jordan." Cherry Pie 8237, "Giving mustache rides on cruise ships." Telemundo 714, "Imagination is a cougar cruise." The DCD Jordan. The DCD Jordan. The DCD Jordan is Toomer's favorite. Becky Patterson said Joey. Toomer 20, stuck on a boat with crazy fans. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
and this is hilarious. Cherry Pie 8237. "My daughter is freaking laughing, calling NKOTB gay-tarded."
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Scold her for that. How old's your daughter?
Jessica, have you ever been on a cruise?
You know, I'm not, but I hear tales of endless shrimp cocktail buffets, so I'm interested.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. I've been on a cruise. It's very close quarters.
Yeah,
And
a lot
Carnival
of fat
Cruises
people,
is not
right?
the biggest of ships, so.
Yeah. Well, I dropped a friend off and her mother to a cruise, and there were some very large women heading, like waddling towards it. So it seems like even if you were to get to the shrimp cocktail buffet, it may not be endless.
Well, doesn't it make you nervous to be getting on a boat and everyone else is morbidly obese?
Yes.
Well, doesn't
there's
it
only
make you
so much
nervous?
weight that can be put on.
Doesn't it
this
make you
thing.
nervous to get on a boat and everyone's morbidly obese and you're one of the new kids on the block? I mean, Jesus, these kids, I mean, what do they think? They're going to be like, you know, the dance captains and they're going to have to dance with everybody? That's going to be a disaster. Jesus, talk about your swine flu.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
What is that?
I don't know. We weren't talking about it, but talk about it. Talk about your swine flu. Okay. All right, here's the deal. This is a quick segue because this is a setup for when we come back in June. But this week, last week, and a few weeks from now, high school and college graduations are taking place. And it is prom season, officially. We were all going to wear our prom dresses, but alas, didn't work out. So here's what we want you to do. This is for the home viewers, guys. We want you to send us your prom photos. If this is your prom year, take a nice picture, email it to us, and if you have some great pictures from the past, let's say you're in your 30s or 40s, doubtful because that's not our demographic, but if you are, send us a photo because we want to see what you look like. We're going to cut it into a nice piece, and we're going to broadcast it when we return on June 9th at 6 p.m., so please watch for that. The email address is gordon@monkeynewssource.com. That's gordon@monkeynewssource.com. So please email us. That's the whole title, monkeynewssource.com. And send us your photos. And just to get you started, we got a few in the mail, recently in the email. So we want to show you a quick reel of some of the photos we've gotten. They're pretty funny. And mine is at the end, so pay attention. So let's play this reel. Take a look-see. Feel free to comment. Graham, we got that? We got that? There we go.
Word.
Oh,
my.
mama.
Oh!
What is that, a tree?
Whoa! Oh!
I don't even know what that is.
That's nice.
That's me right there. Yeah. And And look at who's next to me. That is Josh Cohen, our correspondent. We went to high school together.
And is that Rodney?
That is also Rodney Rothman. That's Rodney Rothman.
That is Rodney Rothman.
Isn't that funny? We all went to high school together.
That is
So hey, I'm not sure if we can show that again because it's a reel, but it's a fun photo. Oh, not
That's terrifying.
There it is again. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Cesarean scar?
I don't even know what that
It's
suit
terrible.
was.
Stretch
That's
marks.
her second
Rodney,
kid at
Josh
prom?
Cohen, and me, and our dates, Kathy and Mindy and Debbie. Debbie was a fox.
They look like fun girls.
Yeah, it
They
was a
look
good
like
time. It was a
fun
good
girls.
prom. Jessica,
Gordon, do you get laid on
Oh, hell yeah. We rented a limo. You don't rent a limo and not get some.
You were much taller then.
Yeah, well, we were standing on a wall. Jessica, where'd you grow up?
Westfield, New Jersey.
Oh, get out of here.
Sure did.
Where was your prom? Was it like a hotel or where?
It was, I believe, off Route 22 in like one of those. It wasn't a Holiday Inn, but it wasn't much better than that. You know what I mean? It was one of those like a mauve banquet. You know what I mean?
Do you remember your dress?
I do. You know, my dress was, it was actually something I might even wear now, weirdly
Oh.
enough. I didn't go too crazy.
Do you wear a lot of sequins now?
I would have gone, if I had to do it all over again, I would have made it one of those wedding gown type situations, you know, in like a
With a
red
train.
satin. Yeah, with a train and a crown.
And a crown.
And a crown. I would have done a tiara. No, if I had to do it over again. Girls, if anyone's listening who's going to their prom, like this is your night, you know, to really make an entrance and really do have sex.
I was gonna
Honestly,
say, you know,
this is
I
like,
don't
I
want
mean,
something
no
you'll
one wants
regret.
do something you'll regret. Honestly.
I don't want to send you guys. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, Jessica.
Yeah.
And you obviously don't have to answer this.
Sure.
But I mean, there's a lot of pressure for the ladies to put out on prom night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, how's that go? I don't.
How's that going?
How's that going?
How does that? That's not fun.
Are you
right?
still feeling the pressure?
I'm still feeling it
That's
now,
human-
the
that's a human
aftershocks.
being.
It's like an earthquake. I still feel it.
I mean, you know, still.
No,
did
I
you-
probably pressured my date, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
So,
We need to have you on the show more often.
Yeah, it's a party.
Frisky. Steele, did you get some? I don't need to know if you got.
I got
laid.
some. I didn't get all of it. I got some of it.
Just a
you
little
had
bit.
an appetizer. You had an appetizer.
I distinctly remember pulling like full high-waisted pantyhose and stripping them
Yeah.
off the girl and being like, I'm not sure if I'm turned on by this, but I'm just gonna keep going.
It's
Well,
like
you know.
it's like making out with your nana.
I was gonna say.
Which
what
turns
was,
me on.
Where does
so-
What was your aunt doing at your prom, Steele? Sorry, the pantyhose joke. All right.
Gordon.
Hey.
This is our test to make the show as unbearable as possible.
Well, I'm watching it on my monitor here in a delay. It's very fun.
Yeah, that's great.
I just had a panic attack on air. Okay, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we are going to have our in-depth interview with Jessica St. Clair. So stay tuned right after this
wait.
break. Folks, why don't you take a moment to donate some money right there on the button at the bottom of your screen to the stream.tv. We need the cash. And you know, if you donate more than $2, you get a handy dandy Josh and Tamara Show sticker. And if you donate more than $20, you get a really amazing autographed signed picture of Gordon Goodall himself. Just like that one over there. Handsome. We also have these amazing Gordon Goodall original t-shirts for sale. Go to joshandtamara.com to buy one now. All right. We are back. Thank you for staying tuned.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Can I just
Donations.
say that for a little amount of people, that sounds like a lot of clapping. So thank you. Okay, so here's the deal. Before we get to the interview, we have a brand new segment because it worked out so well last week that we've decided to add it as a permanent thing. We are going to be doing a speed interview. Somewhere in the middle of this interview, we're going to do a speed interview. So the assignment to you folks at home is chat on in, get your questions, your short, fun questions, keep them clean, for Jessica. And Tamara's going to make a note of them, and then we're going to do a speed round. I'm going to time it right here on this little clock.
Yes, that's right there.
Okay.
There you go.
So there we go. I can multitask. So you know, if we don't have a question, if we don't get to a question that you guys want to ask, go ahead and ask it. We're going to get to that in a second. So, Jessica.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Are you ready for your in-depth interview? This is going to be hard-hitting questions.
God, I'm very nervous.
I know. Don't panic. All right, so question number one. Where's my
Okay.
clicker? I lost it. There it is. Okay, so question number one. So, Jessica, for the folks at home,
Yes.
I mean, we met in New York a long time ago.
Oh, yes.
But,
Back
you
when
know-
I had a terrible haircut.
Really?
It wasn't the spun gold you see now.
I got to say, your hair looks pretty good right now.
It was, I don't know if you remember, it was a little bit like You remember Hugh Grant in Four Weddings and a Funeral? That's what my hair looked like.
He looks great in that
Josh and
movie.
I met. That's what my hair
He's
looked
a
like.
handsome man.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but that's not a good haircut.
No, I got my hair cut short, and I thought it was very Ani DeFranco. I was in an Ani DeFranco phase.
Oh, good God. What's your big song again? What was that
what's-
song that Ani DeFranco? I used to listen to that crap.
there's-
I'm a lesbian, hear me roar.
Yeah. Angry lesbian. I'm an angry lesbian. What are you saying, Allie? What's?
F you.
Oh yeah, fuck you and your something.
Sounds
face.
about right.
Anyway, but I got this short haircut, and literally, I would say 7 different people told me I look like Hugh Grant.
Oh, good God.
That's a bad haircut.
That is a bad
I'm a
haircut.
handsome woman.
Well, you know, I'll tell you something. LA looks good on you.
Well, thank you very much.
So you're welcome. You're welcome.
Gordon.
So for the folks at home who don't know, you know, a little bit about your background, how did you get your start in comedy? Because you're a big comedy person. I see you on TV all the time.
Oh,
and
Gordon.
you know, a lot of people don't know this, but I used to watch Jessica on stage in New York at the Upright Citizens Brigade.
Right.
And she was killer. Just killer. Still is killer. But back then,
Why?
something else.
Appreciate
So,
it. Thank you.
tell us a little bit about how you got your start in comedy and, you know, the business of show.
Gotcha. Well, that's where I got my start, at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater in New York, and I started taking classes there, and I cleaned their bathroom so I could take the classes for free. And it was just like a 60-seat, you know, little tiny theater at that point, and now we have a big 300-something seat theater in New York, and we have a theater out in LA, and so I've been doing that for almost, I don't know, 9 years or something like that.
What were the bathrooms like? At the
It was terrible. It was like a murder had happened in there most
sure
every
was.
night. Honestly.
I remember-
Hilarious murder.
A hilarious one, though.
I remember those bathrooms, and I feel like
Tough stuff.
I went and saw some shows there. I was not a performer. Gordon Goodall did not do the comedy in New York, but I was a big fan. And those bathrooms, God forbid,
Tough stuff.
just not good. Horror show.
You know, one time I was on stage performing, and actually the new theater is underneath a big supermarket, a Gristiti supermarket.
Oh.
And I guess there had been some sort of power failure in the Butcher's, which is right above the stage. And at one point, blood dripped onto my face.
Oh.
And I had to take a minute. I had to take
Jeez.
a personal moment to
Yeah.
gather myself. Yep. So that was being in the trenches, you know.
That'll,
and then
that'll be in your one-woman show
It-
on Broadway someday.
it will.
Like Elaine Stritch did, you know. You'll be
Right.
singing about blood dripping on your face.
Right. It's going to be called On the Rag with Jessica Sinclair.
Jesus.
But yeah, so then I moved out to.
That's a good title for an autobiography.
On the Rag.
Unauthorized
The Jessica
autobiography.
Sinclair story.
An unauthorized autobiography?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's written
Yes.
by the monkey
I
guy
couldn't
from
get
the New Kids on
permission.
the
I couldn't stop myself from writing it. And then I moved out to LA about a year and a half ago.
And how soon did it take between the time you moved to LA and today for you to become a world-class superstar?
World class soup. God, it was. You know, I hadn't even unloaded my U-Haul before Steven Spielberg had found
Really,
it.
like classic story, like
Yes.
girl in the
Classic
pigtails
story.
with a short lesbian haircut, gets off the
He said-
bus with a suitcase,
Right.
and bam, movie star.
He's known to
Done.
do that, though, just wander Hollywood, trying
Yeah,
to pick up people with U-Hauls.
Right.
He's got a lot of time on his
Creepy
hands.
guy.
Star is made. So yeah, so I'm out here now, living the dream.
Yeah, and you're doing great. Congratulations.
Thank you,
So let's talk
Gordon.
about your
Yes.
current TV show.
Boss.
So you're in this show called In the Motherhood.
Yes.
Right. Now I was looking online today, and you know this is a spitball question. I just saw this. I was
Okay.
looking online today, doing some research, watching your work, and then I found another show called In the Motherhood. Is there 2 shows?
Well, it was originally a web series with
Oh.
Chelsea Handler and Leah Remini, if
Right,
I'm
right.
saying it right, and then
And Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy, and then ABC bought it and
And
turned
fired
it
all
into-
3 of them.
Yeah, no, they didn't want to. It wasn't like they were fired. They had other projects or something was going
Oh,
on.
they're like, gee, I don't want a job. No
exactly.
thanks.
They don't like money,
Jeez,
so.
I'm with Jim Carrey. Who needs that?
Exactly. We turned, but the TV show is not exactly like the web series, so it's morphed a bit.
Can I just say?
It's
and I
much
don't wanna get-
funnier.
Yeah.
Stop it. Well, the web series was very funny, and they had a bazillion fans, like so many fans.
Right.
Mothers who were, actually they were sharing their real stories, and then they would become webisodes. We
Oh.
can't actually do that on the show because of some sort of, I don't know, boring Writers Guild
it's not that
situation.
Let's get into the legal
Let's
aspects of the show.
I have my lawyer here actually, and he's gonna tell
Well,
us
let
why.
me just say something. I think you're the best thing on the show.
Oh, stop it, Gordon.
And you were saying that you're
Gordon.
married. So I guess my question is, do you have kids? Are you an actual mother?
I am not a mother. I'm probably all dried up down there. We don't know
Wow.
the situation, but
This is in depth.
No, I don't have kids yet. But I did have these most amazing children ever on the show. They were like truly gifted little kids and hilarious.
Your kids were the black kids, right?
Yes, the black
Yeah, that was
kids.
great. Well, no. It was a cool a plot twist. That you're in an interracial relationship.
Yes.
With a black guy.
Yes.
Hence the kids are black. I mean, it's not a big
Yes.
deal. I wasn't saying like
I'm
what's with the
just
black kids.
No, that's edgy for 1982.
Yeah, very edgy.
Well, I thought it was great. And I guess my follow-up question is, how Hollywood gets. Are you kind of getting typecast as like the controlling mother bit now?
Well, I'm always controlling in every role. I'm always a harsh person. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be my alter ego. So no, I haven't. This is the first time I've played a mom. In the movie, she's out of my league, or I guess now it's called Hard 10. I play an 8-month pregnant woman who isn't afraid to put on a bikini. So get ready for that disgusting shot.
Exciting.
But I'd never played a mom before, so it was fun to play a mom. I mean, I played a mom that was sort of obsessed with being the perfect mother, so it was fun to play a perfect person.
You know what I would cast you in?
What's that?
I'd cast you as the MILF.
Oh, thank you, Gordon.
The young MILF.
I love that.
Okay.
Or like I'd be like a puma. I don't think I'm not cougar material yet, but maybe a puma is a younger cougar.
Oh,
That's what I
Puma's a
heard.
younger cougar?
Yeah.
And then after a cougar, I hear there's jaguars.
Ooh, wow.
So, get ready for
That's
that.
like Elaine Stritch. She's a jaguar.
Elaine Stritch is like what would be passive?
A mountain lion.
Yeah, she's like a
something.
Just a mangy stray cat
Yeah, just like-
that comes around your porch looking for food.
Clumps of hair missing. No,
A very
I-
talented
right.
one. A very
Yes.
talented one.
she's like her purr would be like meow,
Yeah.
like the way
God.
cats cry. Okay, where was I? I don't know. That got me all distracted. All right, well, you know what? I got to say something. Of all the people we've had on the show, you seem the best schooled at sitting in one place and talking to camera because you've had all those gigs on the VH1 shows.
Yes, the
right?
best week ever.
The best week
right.
ever.
Right, or as my parents call it, that week that happened. I don't think my mother's ever seen the show. I'm always saying things like vagina or something like that, and
Right.
then she has to turn it off.
Well, 'cause I
put
just-
her off it for a couple months.
I'm a huge fan of Lost, and I just watched a clip of you interviewing the guy who plays Benjamin Linus.
Oh yeah, Michael Emerson.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
Was
he's
he cool?
He is the nicest, like warmest, friendliest person, but he can, when he turns on that creepiness, it chills you to the bone.
'Cause
That
he's
is
got
for
those
real.
eyes, man.
Oh my God, he sees through to your soul.
Yeah, he's like,
He does. And he said that filming in Hawaii was very boring, actually. I thought
Oh,
it was
boo-hoo.
like, I know, I was like,
boo
Must be
freaking who
tough.
for that guy.
must be tough. I sit in a windowless room and make jokes about Britney Spears.
So, boo hoo for both of you.
Exactly.
Or for Brittany? I don't even know.
Yeah, or for
Okay,
Britney.
so here we go. We're going to play speed. We're going to play the speed thing here. So, Tamara, just give us one more quick tip on the rules here, because I think we skipped the rules.
Basically, the rules are you send in your questions for the guests, and basically, we're about to do the speed interview, so I collected a bunch of awesome questions for Jessica. And anything we kind of don't get to right now, we have a post show, so I'll answer them later. But here we go. Guys,
Wait,
ready?
hang on. So, does
Okay.
Brian have his bell? We
I
forgot to
don't
give-
have my bell.
Tamara, do you have the bell?
I do.
Can you throw it over to Brian?
I thought
real
I
quick?
misbehaved with it last time, but I'll give it a
What
go.
is Bell? What happens
So
to
here's
this?
how it
find
works. So
out.
Jessica, here's how it goes.
Is there a wrong way to do this?
No, there's no wrong or right way. So I'm going to time it. We're going to speed interview. What happens, Jessica, is I throw it to Tamara. Tamara hits you with a question. You answer it really quick.
Okay.
Another question.
Quick.
Fast answer. Question. So the soundbite, quick time, interview questions.
Okay.
Coming from the home
do I
viewers.
win something at the end of this? Like, is this like password where if you get enough?
Respect from the internet audience.
Yeah, respect. and here's the thing. If you do well, Wait, can I see that face again? That was the face of I'm not winning anything.
Bullshit.
Boring. She'd rather be back in the room, the windowless room.
seriously.
Okay, so here we go. So we're going to time it ready. And Tamara, on your mark.
Okay.
Get set.
An honest fraud.
Wait,
that,
I didn't say go. Holy
Oh God.
There are
Okay, here we go.
rules.
I'm
And on your mark.
anxious.
Get set. Speed questions.
Okay,
Go.
an honest fraud on the set of In the Motherhood. Who made Jessica laugh the most?
Who made Jessica laugh the most?
It's a tie between Megan and Cheryl and Horatio. They are the funniest. And Rodrigo. They're all really funny.
They're all funny. Tamara, go.
Andrew, what's your first job?
Oh, my first job ever was working in a diner where I used to have to fill up the cows-shaped creameries.
She filled cream. Tamara, go.
Grievous, is she single?
Are you single?
Married.
Married. Tamara.
The DCD, she's married. Becca Patterson, how's life?
How's life?
It's great.
It's
I'm
great.
on Monkey News. What could be better?
Callie Perps, Jessica, do you think 9/11 was an inside job? Many people seem to think so.
What's an inside job? You know the
God.
truth. Tell us the truth.
I'm having post-traumatic stress disorder. No, not inside job.
St. Roberts, Jessica, what high school sports did you play?
Tennis and softball and basketball. And I did look like a lesbian. honestly.
Like Hugh Grant.
Like Hugh Grant.
Linda,
Imagine that.
California or New York beaches?
New York or
New
California?
York, New Jersey.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
New York, New
Jersey,
Jersey
sure.
beaches.
Jersey, sure. No, she didn't. Tamara, go.
Grievous, Jessica, are you a Star Wars fan?
Star Wars fan.
I'm now a Star Trek fan, I've decided.
Tamara!
After seeing the movie.
Vegs, what's the project she auditioned for and didn't get but really wish she had?
What's the present you're going to have?
So many, everything. I get nothing.
Tamara, go.
Vegs 1016, what's the one project? Oh, I already said that. Cherry Pie 8237.
Cherry
When
Pie.
does it start? Because I see it advertised on ABC, but when can we find it and where does it premise of it?
There are only 3 more episodes airing in this season, and it's June, Friday, I think at 8 o'clock. So the
ABC.
first 3 weeks. ABC.
ABC, Tamara, go.
Stonehard, would you marry me?
Will you
Yes.
marry him?
Yes.
Yes.
Just because of your name,
Rebel Life,
Stonehard.
have you ever slapped someone?
What, have I ever what?
Have you ever slapped someone? Rebel Life said that.
Oh, no, but I wish that's something to do on your prom. Slap somebody.
That's your prize if you win. You get to slap me. Tamara, go.
2 more, Cherry Pie 8237. What has been her favorite character to play and why?
Who has been my favorite character? Oh, I really enjoyed on United States of Terror. I played this woman named Tiffany St. John, and she was like bananas crazy.
And one more question. And just to remind everybody at home, these questions are coming from you guys. I've been collecting them throughout the whole show. If you have any more questions, please keep them to the end of the show at the post show, and we'll get to those at the end.
Nice job.
So here's one more question.
One more question, one more
Keller
question.
Perps, Jessica, what's your opinion on foot fetishes? I personally think it's dumb and pointless.
Jessica, you like them?
And no, I don't want to suck on anybody's feet. Ever.
What about having them sucked on?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes. And time. Good job, everybody. Wow. That speed round's hot action.
A lot of levels there.
I'll say.
9/11.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I missed it, by the way. I was off camera doing something. Did you fall down, Brian?
No, he went over so that I could slap him,
turned
but he
kind of into a
realized
pratfall.
he was off camera, so what was the point?
Yeah. Just kind of didn't work.
Well, you know,
out for anybody.
go ahead, Jessica, if you want to lean into the frame and slap Brian.
Okay.
Feel free.
It's all been
Here we
building
go.
up to.
Let's do that.
Oh, you can do it harder. Give me a good one. Give me a good one.
Wow, it's getting really hot.
Good.
It sure did.
This show,
Felt really good.
this
I
has got to
felt
be.
a little bit of his mustache on my way, you know.
It's right.
This is one of our nastiest shows ever.
Yeah.
So I'm liking it. I gotta say, it's steaming up the window on my view of the LA skyline there, which, by the way, a live shot of LA at 10:52
It's always sunny.
p.m.
It's always sunny here.
Always sunny
Even in
here.
the night,
Even in
it's
the middle
sunny.
of the night.
All right, well, I gotta say, we have sadly come to the end of our interview.
Aww.
And
So much
I
more
want to
to
extend
share.
an extra special thanks to Jessica St. Clair for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me, Gordon. Thank you.
Absolutely outstanding. And the sexiest, hottest night we've had here at the Stream.tv ever. Good stuff, Jesus. I need some water.
Until David Faustino.
Until David Faustino. So that's going to be really interesting.
Coming up. Right, Gordon?
Yeah, he's coming out June 15th. That's actually going to be a Monday night show, not a Tuesday night show. Check the schedule. Okay, so before we go, folks, it is that time once again for Plugorama. Plugorama. Okay, here we go. Round robin, plug away. Let's start with Tara Malaga Plugorama.
I'm going to be plugging Vera Plum, Veraplum. VeroPlum.com. It's my children's clothing website. I design children's clothes. So if you guys have any gifts that you need to give to people who just had babies, go to VeroPlum.com and you can check it out. It's cool t-shirts and onesies.
Spell it for us, Tamara.
VeroPlum.com.
Nice. And Pluggerama, Brian Steve.
Oh boy. I'll plug the Monkey News Source. Hey, it's a great show. You all love it. You're having a lot of fun. We're having fun. Come back.
Tuesday nights, June.
6 o'clock. Tuesday nights. Come back.
Ah, thanks, Brian. And Brian's mustache will also be joining us in June.
It might not, honestly.
See how it goes. And Pluggerama, our lovely guest, Jessica St. Clair.
Okay, please check out In the Motherhood, the last 3 episodes. I think it's the first 3 weeks of June, Friday nights at 8 on ABC. And if you're in the LA area, every Friday night at 9:30 p.m. at the UCB Theater, a show called Soundtrack that I do with a bunch of people from New York.
Oh,
So
nice,
check that out.
nice. Yeah, so if you're in the LA area, please check that out. And Pluggerama, me, Gordon Goodall, I am also plugging our brand new time slot, 6 p.m. live here at the Stream.tv, starting
9
June,
Eastern. 9 Eastern.
9 Eastern, and 6 Pacific time, 'cause the Pacific Ocean's out here.
Is that God?
That is God. And thank you, God. And so please join us June 9th, starting here. Please check your schedule on the Stream.tv. Don't forget to donate money. And for everybody here from the Peanut Gallery, thanks for joining us tonight. And for everybody here at the Stream.tv, I'm Gordon Goodall, and that's the whole rack of bananas!
Yay!
All right. Very nice.
I have a yellow shirt on, and it has yellow and black in it, and someone was like, Bumblebee shirt, and I'm like, Bumblebee shirt, and if you're old school like me, and you were existing in the 90s, and watched a channel called MTV, you might have saw this thing, and this guy, and it was a Bumblebee, and a fat girl, and she was kind of ugly, but then he killed himself, so it was a good video. The logic goes somehow like that. Guys, we're gonna go right back out to Jessica in just a second to do her shout out, and Jessica, if you can hear the sound of God right now, we are going to be live when we come out to you still. We will still be live, so don't be shocked that we're still going to be live when we come out. So Jessica, beautiful and did a great job, hilarious. This was never a good song, said Justin. This is a good song. I love it when Brian dances. He's so cute. Thank you, Anastasia. Is there anything after this? Yes, we're going to get some shout-outs from Jessica, and then we're going to do a quick post show, and then I'm going to get really, really wasted while I post the game show episode 208 up, because 209 is Kevin Pereira will be posted this Friday. We didn't have a real game show last Friday, so we're kind of staggering because we were getting so much traffic on 207. But that's neither here nor there. If you're a fan of the game show, the Left 4 Dead downloadable content episode is going to be going up tonight, and that'll be available on iTunes as well. And then the Kevin Pereira goes up this Friday, and then a brand new episode of the game show where I'm going to give away 5 more tokens to give away the Xbox 360. We give away an Xbox 360 here every month, and you could be a part of it. Just follow us on Twitter. Check the homepage of the Stream.tv. Your Monkey News Source post show is coming right up. The rest of the week is jam-packed with live interactive programming, including Eliza Schlesinger, winner of NBC's Last Comic Standing Season 6, is back this Wednesday at 6 o'clock Pacific Time, 9 o'clock on the East Coast. Other programming coming up as well. All through the end of the week, through Friday night, ending it with Doc Mock's movie Mausoleum, 2-hour show, and then we're off for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I know, but I need a little break. Did you guys know I haven't had a day off, literally? I was supposed to go home for a wedding. I haven't had a day off since we launched the new studio, so I'm going to take a couple days off, and then I'm going to move into my new apartment, and then we're going to convert to widescreen. So I'm going to take a personal day, a moving day, and then the rest of the week will be converting, and then we're going to be here doing testing, so then another whole week doing testing and converting. We have to upgrade the website. So I will take 2 days off. I will take 2 full days off. Be on vacation for 2 days. It's gonna be awesome. So let's get back out to Jessica. Jessica, can you hear me? Guys, quiet down in the studio. I need to do my shout out with Jessica. Jessica, can you hear me?
Yes.
We're still gonna be live during this. I just wanted to let you know. So you're still live. I'm gonna have you say hello to a few people for me if you don't mind. Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Can you say hello to Justin77?
Hello to Justin77. This is Jessica St. Clair. You're watching the stream.tv.
Wow, you went right into it, huh?
I don't know. Am I supposed to do that?
I'll give you a counter for that, but that was great.
Okay.
Let's see. Dead Silent says, hello, Jessica. Would you like to say hello to Dead Silent for me?
Hello, Dead Silent. That's a spooky name.
And one last person I want you to say hi to. Let's see. Say hello to N. York for me.
Hi, N. York. How are you?
Excellent. Rivers wants to know, where do you get the money to do this? Maybe that's a question for me. That doesn't look like a question for you. Maybe just say hi to Rivers for us.
Hi, Rivers.
Rivers 20, actually.
Rivers 20. What's up?
You're great at this. Okay, great.
What's up?
So you're gonna say your shout out. You pretty much just did it right. We'll do 2 takes of that, and then I'll have you say something offensive towards Monkey News Source.
Okay.
Is that a plan? All right, great.
Sure.
Guys, quiet please in the studio. I hear some whispering. Quiet please, guys. And in 3, 2.
Hi, this is Jessica St. Clair from ABC's In the Motherhood, and you're watching the stream.tv.
Excellent. We'll do one more for safety.
Okay.
Quiet please, guys. Settle. And in 3, 2.
Hi, this is Jessica St. Clair from ABC's In the Motherhood, and you're watching the stream.tv.
Great. Now we're moving Monkey News Source over to Tuesday nights. Maybe can you say something nice about Monkey News Source? It's on Tuesday. You don't got to say a time. There's all different time zones. But introduce yourself again and say something either nice or offensive about Monkey News Source on Tuesday nights.
Okay, so check out my. Okay.
Would you like a moment to gather your
Let's
thoughts?
see.
I can stall. Hello, Clam Chatta. Hello, Hard Arse. Hello, Ace Lord.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
And hello to Stolkman. And Stolkman says, hi, Jess.
Hi, Stolkman?
Stolkman.
Stolkman.
Yeah.
Hey, Stolkman, how are you?
And Grievous, I don't know if that's a Star Wars thing, but Grievous says, hello, Jessica. Asterisk waves.
What, waves? I got a wave?
Yeah, he waved.
How do you
to
do an asterisk wave? I need to learn
he
how to
typed
do-
asterisk, then the word waves, and then
Oh.
another asterisk.
Cool.
He just typed that.
This is exciting. This is what the kids are doing. Is this Twitter? Twitter sounds like a very dirty thing.
It's the bleeding edge of technology, and we're using it to have a news show with a puppet host.
Awesome.
Yes. All right.
Things are getting better and better.
Better and better. All right, here we go. We're gonna do your thing about Monkey News Source in 3, 2.
Hi, this is Jessica St. Clair from ABC's In the Motherhood. Be sure to check out Monkey News Source on Tuesday nights. The most handsome monkey in the business.
Can we keep you? Really?
Yeah,
Really? Okay,
that's what I do.
Jessica St. Clair, everyone. Let's get up for Bo Show. Get up for Bo Show, guys.
Yay! Where does... Okay.